First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Second baseman,
Brandon Lau, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together for him. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Ryan Reynolds here. And that is out of play. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Here comes Lau. He will score and they take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Right side, hard hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 1 out.
Inside, ball 1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yamamoto. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And that chops in for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Reynolds comes round and he scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Connor Griffin. Late with the swing there.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Ground ball to the right side. Base hit and a run in to score.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now it's going to be Jake Mangum. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. That's a base hit. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. He's not stopping. On his way home. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside to Parker, and he couldn't make it. That'll end the inning after all. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss. Wow. 0-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Mookie Betts. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Strike three. Paul Skeens doing what he does best. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis.
Ball in.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Check swing, and he went 2-2. Now one
That's
miss.
ball 3.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled off. On the ground. Zips it to first. Out on a bang-bang play. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Lowe, the next Pirate to hit. Check swing. He held up. And that is ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike. Strike 2. And that's where the swing. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Freeman, a former Gold Glove winner, batting in the cleanup spot. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And a swing and a miss there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out, man at first. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And that one inside and it hit him.
Right there.
Here's Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Andy Pajas. Double steal. Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
fights it off. He'll see another. 0-2 now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the fastball. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. Ball one low.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over .750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And a foul ball. 3-1 now. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Go to second, tag, out at second. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Line drive to short and caught. 2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Spencer Horwitz. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball. Ball, that's low.
Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty. Back here in Philadelphia, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner takes off. Called strike 3. And that's a stolen base, not even close. The batter now will be Will Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Upstairs. And that's way high. It's 2-2. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Runner from third in to score. It's 5-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Freeman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. High fly ball right field. Mangum moving under it. He makes the grab. The throw in. Now back in safely at first. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play. Back at Citizens Bank Park. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 2-1. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So digging in, Jake Mangum.
Ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-0. And there's a ball. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Here's a 2-2. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appealed to third, and he held up. Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis. Struck out swinging his first time. This one popped up. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom 4, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Late on that fastball.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Kyle Tucker. He was plunked at his first trip to the plate. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a ball popped up. Gonzalez. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Up next for the Pirates, Brandon Lau.
Nope, that's a ball. Yeah.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Set down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. That one misses. Ball 1. Reynolds in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
This one in the air. Smith under it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Gets it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Way high.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And the 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Steps off, lead runner back to second. 2 on, 1 out. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Will Smith to the plate.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far. So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Puts a bunt down. Loud. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Griffin. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the top of the sixth. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit.
You know, these Pirates really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Horwitz in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Foul ball there. Checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Gonzalez on at first, nobody out. Out towards left center. Hernandez coming on. And there's one away. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. That one ripped, but foul.
That's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's the shortstop, Connor Griffin. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And caught on the warning track. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the sixth. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out towards right center field. Cruz running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. 2 outs, base is empty. Once he digs in. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That's a ball.
This one in the air center field. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the seventh. Jake Mangum now at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis.
No, inside.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Runner, runner, runner!
Hey, he beats the throw.
Liner, caught at second.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Lau in the box, lays off for ball one. That one not close. Yeah, that's ball two.
Clearly, he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A two-run homer. So two down. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. So they turn to their closer, Tanner Scott.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man, that got him square in the mask. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strike. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. All over that one right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Kim up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And now two aboard, hung up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him. A sensational double play. Back to the top of the order now. Here's Ohtani. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just... And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side.